Uh, is this going to work? Maybe, possibly? I can find out. Alright. So, it's been a while. Well, not too long, but a lot of stuff has been going on, so it feels like forever since I've played this. Alright. I believe the next thing I had to do was go down to... Well, I do want to go up here real quick, because I believe there is treasure. Yep, there is, right here. How about that? Swordsman's Manual 6? Can't remember which one that was. Either Abyssal Gate or Diabolical Edge, or Diabolic Edge. Dude, either one of them is actually pretty good. I'll give you Diabolic Edge. And we'll set that. I'm going to change this to Diabolic Edge and change this to Mirror Blade. Alright, and I believe that is... yeah. There's not much to this floor. Then there's private quarters and sick bay. Don't know if I've got usually if you were down here you had to go, like, actually, yeah. It was all story related. And there wasn't really anything you could do. Alright. Up. Out of the way. Alright, so it was just that. What? Not that. Learn X-Healing! This is so nice! X-Healing is like a really, really nice thing. Sad that I didn't go with that sooner, kind of thing. Ah, boy.
And to the bridge.
What?
How'd it go?
I believe we'll have our answers soon enough.
That's wonderful. Then come to the bridge ASAP.
All right. The two of them get along with each other way too well.
Connect me to Dr. Krug. How's it coming along, Doctor?
It's done. That's how it's become slow.
Already? You never cease to amaze, Doctor.
Well, let's cut to the chase. You'll need to both reprogram some aspects of the software and physically apply symbols to the outside of the gravitic warp engine.
Imbue the warp engine with symbols? I would never have thought of that.
It's possible. And I can rewrite the software from here. But the symbols are the real problem. Sadly for you, I'm not a symbometrics expert. Or think about how to imbue objects with symbols.
Dr. Krug, can you show me a list of the symbols we need?
This is the symbological formula, a copy of which I've sent to your engine room's terminal.
It looks pretty intricate, but I should be okay.
What? Are you kidding me?
They're the same as signets in principle, so anyway, I've never done such long and complex ones before, but I'll give it all I've got.
Excellent. Say, what was your name again?
Fiore Brunelli.
I have to remember that. Very well, let me start rewriting the program. If you can faithfully reproduce the formula I sent, we shouldn't have any problems.
Got it.
that engine good.
Leave it to me.
Fiore? Would you mind if I tagged along and watched you imbue the engine? I've never seen anyone imbue an object before, so I can't help but be curious.
I suppose it's only natural for a signet purge to be interested in this kind of thing. Mind if she comes too, Anne?
Of course. No objections here.
Yes! You should come with me and see it for yourself, Vidal. You weren't around when I got mine imbued, so I bet you've never seen it perform before, right?
What? I don't know.
It can't hurt to acquire some new knowledge. I don't see why you would refuse.
She speaks the truth. There's never a reason to turn down a request from a lady.
Captain?
Follow me to the engine room.
Alright. And to the engine room we go. You may have noticed it wasn't on the list because you don't really go there unless
3. Engine room.
you only go there for this one story, but
This must be the symbological formula he sent.
Luckily, I just started researching compound signets and the combinations of base signets that form them. I've tried many different sequences before, but I've never seen anything near this complex.
That's stark evidence of how great Cronus' strides in symbological technology have been.
And those strides are what led to the creation of Relia and various signets?
This is the engine room. The gravitic warp engine's core should be right up ahead.
okay, it decided to open a little bit later.
It would be dangerous for you to get any closer, so could you please stand back?
All right then.
This is it. Okay, Fiore. I'll bring up the symbological formula on this terminal, and you can do the actual imbuing. If you want to view the formula from a different angle, or have any questions at all, please let me know.
Thanks. You know, I don't think I'll ever get over feeling nervous when I have to imbue someone else's stuff. All right, let's get to it.
Incredible.
So this is what imbuing looks like.
That was our final symbol.
Thank goodness. It's all over.
Didn't take too long.
Congratulations on a job well done, Fiore. Are you okay?
I am tired, but I do want to see the results of all this.
I suppose we should make our way to the bridge now.
Alright. It's kind of weird. It's like, oh, we're just here for like a brief second and we're going back. Alright. The bridge.
I've updated the software. Now our fate is squarely in the hands of Lady Luck. I thought you might like to know, Captain, that I've never done this without running months of tests first.
If this ends in failure, I'll apologize to you all in heaven.
I highly doubt that'll be necessary. I'll cut the power to the engine if I see any abnormalities.
I see. Shut down regular warp engines.
Yes, sir. Shutting down regular warp engines.
First, we need to see if it can even start.
Now, engage gravitic warp engine.
Aye, aye, sir. Engaging the gravitic warp engine. What's going on?
Come on.
The gravitic engine's up and running.
Warp 1. Good.
All systems normal, and gravitic wave values within predicted limits.
First, try increasing the speed to warp 5.
Warp 5.
Yes, sir. Warp 2, 3, 4, and warp 5.
There don't seem to be any problems yet. Now it's time for the real test. My calculations say we can safely accelerate to warp 15. Just do it carefully.
You heard him. Accelerate to warp 15.
Yes, sir.
6, 7, 8, 9. We're now at warp 10, sir.
Keep accelerating.
11, 12, 13, 14.
Good so far.
Careful. This is the moment of truth.
14.2, 14.4, 14.6, 14.8. Warp 15, sir.
All systems appear to be normal.
Did it turn out okay?
Yes. At least it would seem that way.
What a feat! It is, isn't it?
Yes, we totally did it.
It's a success, Captain. How magnificent! To think that imbuing made this possible.
Congratulations, Captain Kenny. The spacecraft is now officially the fastest in the Federation.
We're the best.
Spectacular. Nice. We owe you a huge debt of gratitude.
No, Fiore is the one you should be thanking, not me. You're truly something special. What do you say to coming to work for me once this thing is over and done with?
Thank you. I'll think about it.
According to my readings, there should be no issue with maintaining this speed. We theoretically go up to 16, but there's not enough data yet to back that claim up. Stay cruising at 15 until we have some more.
This should be plenty fast anyway.
Keep sending me flight data as you receive. Also, stay vigilant and remember, return to normal space the moment any aberrations occur.
Will do. Thanks again for your help, Doc.
Troop, over and out.
Maintain warp 15. We're going after that crummy ship.
Yes, sir. Now plotting our course.
At this speed, it shouldn't take long to catch up with them. I doubt they'll take kindly to our presence either. In the event they engage us right after emerging from subspace, get some rest while you can.
All right. And we just gotta get to the private quarters. Because right now there's not much else you can do. And there we go.
Red alert.
Well.
All hands to battle stations. Faithlessness, come to the bridge immediately. I repeat, we're on red alert. All hands to battle stations.
Okay, there we go. Now it's gonna let me.
Until contact.
Set shields to Omni and phase cannons to automatic aiming. Whatever you do, don't let any shots hit their engine room.
Aye, aye, sir. Setting shields to Omni. Putting phase cannons on automatic aiming.
Other enemy ships?
Our short-range radar detects only the one. It doesn't seem to have rendezvoused with any fleet yet. There's also nothing resembling a base in the area, but there is an asteroid belt.
Captain, the enemy is slowed down. Only minutes until contact.
Reduce our speed as well, but I don't want to go any slower than double the enemy's.
Sir,
They've warped out and are flying a holding pattern in normal space.
Emergency warp out. Enter normal space.
Aye, aye, sir. Currently at warp 10, 9, 8.
high energy emission from enemy ship. Now 0.173 light years away.
Hurry, they're gaining the upper hand as we speak.
2, 1. Now in normal space.
Engines to half. Evade via course 140. Divert power from gravitic warp engine to shields.
Reducing engines to half. Setting course 140.
Diverting power from gravitic warp engine to shields.
4 incoming torpedoes, currently 30,000 clicks out. It's possible to avoid 2 of them, but we're assured of taking hits from the remaining 2.
We'll weather this volley easily enough. Our state-of-the-art shields and output from the gravitic warp engine will keep us safe.
All hands prepare for impact.
Shield efficiency reduced to 78%. That figure is rapidly climbing. No problems here.
Engines to 3/4. Launch 4 photon torpedoes on course 90, Mark 90 at 100,000 clicks.
Yes, sir. 30 seconds to current destination.
After that, set engines to full power and take the enemy from behind. Fire phase cannons once we have visual contact, but don't aim for their engines.
Aye, aye. Aye, aye, sir. Destination reached. Firing 4 photon torpedoes.
Enemy taking evasive action. Torpedo 70,000 clicks out.
Engines at full speed. Fire all phase cannons at the enemy's projected position.
Firing phase cannons.
Phase cannons all hit the enemy ship, but they seem to have had no effect.
So, their shields aren't half bad either. Fire the last 4 photon torpedoes.
Copy that. Firing.
They managed to evade the first 4 torpedoes.
The next 4 at 5,000 clicks. 3 made contact with the enemy shields.
And?
Their shields are in perfect condition. Their speed remains constant.
Damn it! It's our newest ship and we're barely treading water.
They have quite the shields, don't they?
Captain, now that we can run the gravitic warp engine for extended periods of time, it should be possible to use that energy to launch quantum torpedoes. This ship is equipped with 12 of them for testing purposes.
You're right.
That last attack should lead the enemy to underestimate our firepower. Hiding quantum torpedoes amidst a barrage of photon ones should also increase the likelihood they'll hit.
That's my and for you. Load 4 photon and quantum torpedoes apiece. Don't forget to set it so they do not target the engine room.
Aye, aye, sir. Preparing 4 photon and quantum torpedoes for launch.
The enemy vessel's changing course. Their new course indicates they'll attack, not evade.
They think they can take down our shields with a volley of plain old torpedoes. There's no doubt they can this. Fire 2 photon torpedoes, then fire 2 quantum ones.
Yes, sir. Firing 2 photon torpedoes. Now firing 2 quantum ones.
Captain, sensors read the enemy has launched 8 torpedoes of their own.
Take evasive action.
Yes, sir.
Talk about a bold move. That proves it. They don't think anything of our artillery.
Photon torpedoes, 5,000 clicks out. Quantum torpedoes, 8,000 clicks out. Enemy torpedoes incoming at 20,000 clicks.
The enemy's making no attempt to evade. Photon torpedo contact imminent.
Their shields sustained no damage.
Still no sign of evasion from them. Quantum torpedo contact imminent.
Captain, their shields have been reduced to 11%. We've also confirmed their engines are no longer operational.
Yes. And their torpedoes?
We succeeded in avoiding all 8 of them.
What a thrashing.
Hold that thought. The enemy ship has lost power and is now caught in a nearby planetoid's gravitational field.
What was that? Uh-oh. If that ship goes down, Little Miss Starlight goes down with it. Engines at half speed. Hold it within 10 clicks of the enemy.
10 clicks, sir?
There's nothing their ship can do to us. It's lost all power and gone utterly silent.
Understood. Engines to half speed.
We're currently 10,000 clicks out, gradually slowing down.
And once we get within 10 clicks, halt its descent with our tractor beams.
Will do.
Currently 1,000, 500, 100, 10 clicks away, sir.
Secure the ship with tractor beams.
Activating tractor beams. Their ship's trajectory has stabilized.
I want to talk to their captain. Open a comm link for me.
Yes, sir. Sir, there's no response.
Is it that they can't respond, or that they simply don't want to? We'll have to board them and settle this face to face. Prepare the transporter, and don't forget to investigate the ship's layout.
Yes, sir.
All right, everyone, to the transport beam.
Alright. That was an extremely long cutscene. Oh boy. Oh man. I don't mind it if I played on my own, but if I'm either
what's the situation
what?
inside the ship?
It's lost almost all its power, including the default generator. All that's left is a small reserve, which is connected to the life support system.
Then let's hurry.
But yes. I don't know if I needed that or not, I don't know.
Prep for transport. All right, time to board the enemy ship and get moving this starlight.
Okay, energizing.
It is kind of sad that they don't show you the actual fight in space. That actually would have been kind of cool to watch, but hey. And right into a fight. Oh, what? Really? Ow. Why did you? Ugh. Why is Mickey out? There we go. Do I have to? Probably. Probably. That's annoying. Oh, why did you select the person all the way over there? I mean, honestly. I wanted to change it to where it's the closest person, not the one across the entire battle. Nah. Oddly enough, they're actually quite strong. Hey, Mickey, you mind not being right there? Ah, man. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Mixed syrup, blueberry potion, and wire. Nice. And get that heal, so I don't have to use any items for it. Pretty much this place forces you into fights. Whether you would want to fight or not, you're pretty much forced to. Okay. That happened. Really? You're gonna do that? And I think we've got more things to worry about than your clothes being dirty, Fiore. Alright, solid protector. Oh. Really? They weren't gonna be gone that long, for crying out loud. Why did you take it off? I don't get that sometimes. I really don't. Alright. I'm going to give him the blue talisman. Fiore. I can't even remember what I had on her. I know for her I wanted that. And I honestly can't remember. Gosh. I feel bad that I can't remember that. Oh, fantastic. I'm not gonna really want to deal with this because it's just gonna be a pain. And everything was covered in blue. Alright. Still. That attack is just extremely loud. Alright, laser oscillator. That's nice. Don't get too many of those. Oh, I forgot. The little mini aliens. I call them that because that's what they... That's basically a redo of a sprite from The Last Hope, where they actually were little mini extraterrestrials. I don't know what they're supposed to be in this game, but it doesn't really matter. Calls them Toy Soldier, but I really don't know. Alright. I forgot that they just love using this one enemy. And that's an enemy from the last... Is it? Yeah, it's from The Last Hope. Well, not a Last Hope, but Till the End of Time. My bad. And they were a pain in that game. Alright. Anne's got that. At least that's what I thought. Why are you targeting the same thing I am? I decided to switch because you weren't going to attack this person. You know what? I just... Yeah, I forgot how different that actually was. Huh. I might actually switch it up so I can see that better. Alright. Yeah, that's really different. I will say, despite it you having a character, well, two characters that have very similar attack sets, it's really nice that they actually at least changed the look of the attack. It's kind of cool. Man. That's the one thing about this place. The way they force you into all these different fights is they just say, you know what, all of the places you go are either going to be a big circular room where you're forced into the fight, or it's going to be, well, apparently I can't see anything, but either the big circular room or these really narrow pathways where you have no choice but to fight. Which is kinda crummy, I will say, but if you're having trouble at this point, you're probably really underleveled. Gosh. I don't know why, I'm just never expecting her to just suddenly use Volcanic Burst. So this the sudden bright light of just fire is like, oh, okay. Alright, carbon fiber and an anti-paralysis. Well, that happened. And Cloak of the Stars. Ah, it's something I already have. Well, I can give it to Relia when I get her back. Or Relia is actually how her name's pronounced, but anyway. Alright. This is... If these little toy soldiers are a joke. They really are. If they really wanted to cause any sort of threat, they should have just done what they had at the very beginning. What, really? I mean... Everything's going to go by. If you'd thought differently, then I really don't know. Ow. The little bomb. That's the annoying thing. Just all by yourself all the way over here? How about just so much attention you're gonna hate it? Must have really hated it. Do I want to bother? I mean, I guess I could use the experience and stuff, all the other stuff. Sure. I wonder how much I didn't look at it, but I'm curious exactly how much experience this is. It's not bad. Well, they're leveling up, so I guess I can't complain. Alright, let's see what's in here. Attack bracelet. I forget. Is that, like, completely useless? 3% to attack? Not really worth it. There we go. And we go down the teleporter. That's a ton of enemies right there. Yeah, that's in the next area. Oh, I believe that is where we have to go as well, so... A mana cloth. Oh, these guys. They're a little bit of a pain. They're not too bad. This actually used to be a boss in one of the other games, in the Last Hope, so... At least it doesn't hold that annoyingness. In terms of it having a lot more HP, because it's a boss. But the fact that this is a normal enemy is kind of annoying. Yeah. Yo. How about... Stop messing around. Ow. That really was not cool. Are you gonna revive her? Yes, you are. Okay. I didn't know if you were or not. Really? Oh, fine. It doesn't look like they're doing it. So I will revive Emerson. I wouldn't have done it. Really? Fine. Fine. Of course, that would be the case. Someone getting knocked out before the battle ended. I was trying to keep everybody alive so I wouldn't have to worry about that, but apparently that wasn't going to happen. Well, let's do that. I guess I could have actually just done this. But well, that happened. Gee, thanks for the random camera change right up into the face. Ugh, gosh. I don't know why it thinks it needs to just auto-correct the camera to such ridiculous angles, but apparently it feels like it needs to. I forgot that's the thing. It's like, oh, hey, here's all this new stuff. It's like, but I bought it already. I had plenty of money for it. What are you trying to snatch? Good grief. But you weren't... Oh my... Don't know how you weren't already taken out, but apparently not. It's not like these guys are hard. And thanks for the light show. I really needed that. Ah, man. Head this way. I don't think Sacred Pain was needed on that guy, but okay. There we go. Got a blueberry potion, which is nice because I had used one of those. Blank disc, alright, those are actually kind of useful. They're used for, doing the skill books for Emerson and Anne. Alright.
Looks like Federation curs have come barking up our tree. Relocate the test subject at once.
Sir!
This is why I told you. When you go to the research lab, put that one in the shuttle as well.
So, one of the kiddos is apparently inside that room, while the other's in the research facility.
I'm pretty sure our plan is to rescue them both, right? Then why don't we start with the one in front of us?
As Miki says, we should help her.
We gotta get this, though. Resurrection Mist, which is actually really nice. Alright. Let's start our fight. Don't know why you used your flying guillotine to go that high up. I mean, honestly. Oh, gosh. I cannot see. Oh, they're like... pretty much all of them are right there. Okay. It's like... Well... I guess it's... okay with me that you just decide to all sit there. That's fine. I'm not complaining. Alright, fine. I'll use my skills. And... Really? Alright. There we go. Gosh. The Kronos authorities just have a ton of HP, which is just more annoying than anything. They're not particularly difficult to deal with, other than they just have more HP than everything. Relia!
Relia! Breathe! Don't you understand the position you're in?
Think it over. You have a lot more to lose by doing that than us.
Still, I'd rather blow her brains out than let the Federation get its paws on her. Victory is mine! So your weapon. Hand him over. Don't take a single step forward. You know very well what'll happen if you do.
Over here.
Way to go, Victor!
Fitting display for the most adept swordsman in all of Relia, indeed.
You okay?
Yep, I'm okay.
Whatever you do, don't even think of leaving my side.
Okay.
No, no, no! Our plan! Not a single one of you is getting out of here alive!
Well, this guy's not a really... This guy's pretty much a joke.
Untold strength.
This is gonna be pretty much of a joke fight. At least, that's how I feel. Do I have to bother about reviving, or do you have that Fiore? Might have to worry about it. Oh. Well, she got it, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Just like a second too late. Oh, that's sad. Oh, I'm gonna have to revive one of them. Don't worry, I'm gonna get you up. Oh, there. Since you're the healer. Well, really? Alright. Ow. But yeah, this guy by himself is nothing. I guess you could just use Fidel's special to pretty much take out the lackeys and just focus on him. Could definitely do that. Alright.
Resonance of both mind and body calls forth untold strength.
There's really nothing to write off about this guy. I mean, he's just pretty much got one of the command... What? How did you knock both of them out? What? more confused than anything about that. Ah. Does he seriously have the no flinch nonsense? That might be actually why he's been able to knock them both out, but... yeah, it looks like he has the yeah. No flinch. That's the problem with him. Alright. Before all that starts talking, then I'm going to revive her. And so I don't have to worry about it, I'll just use Raise Dead. And then Fairy Light.
Thanks, but we've known that for a long time.
But yeah, you get quite a bit of money and experience from all that, so there you go.
You okay? They didn't hurt you, did they?
Nope. I'm okay. Relia. Thank goodness. Mickey!
We are all happy to see Relia safe and sound. However, we cannot stay here much longer.
Relia. You want to come with us and help rescue Feria?
Yep. I'll come with you.
Alright, she's finally back with us, and thankfully, it's permanent this time. She no longer is going to be... I forgot to set those? Oh my gosh. That might be why I was having as much problems as I was, but... I'm not sure. No, not Table Turner, there's the other one. I should have thought about it. It's like, oh, well, maybe I should look into that. No, I didn't do that. I feel kind of sad about that. Alright, Fiore. Of course, she is going to have the Master Tactician. Intelligence Indulger. Let me increase her defense. It's not exactly what she had beforehand, I know that, but at this point, it's kind of just, let's have something different. Have Table Turner on there. Do Avenger. Attack Advocate. Critical Component. Alright. For you... have the Pulverizer, because that's actually really nice. Do Vanguard. Gritty Warrior and Mentality Maven. As far as you, I mean, honestly, for Relia, there's not really much I can really give her. First Respond. Since she doesn't have any attack skills, I think that'll be okay. I don't know if that's going to be completely true. But let's do Guardian. Oh, hey, I don't have to worry too much about it.
Kenny, to the Charles de Gaulle.
This is the Charles de Gaulle.
Transport the 7 of us over there right away.
I can't. There appears to be a shield encasing your ship that blocks transport functionality.
Captain, they've set a silent countdown self-destruct sequence.
They love their explosions. How much time left?
27 minutes, 19 seconds. It's still calculating, but we clearly don't have much time.
Can we stop it?
Not with this little time. The command's far too advanced to override.
What about the jamming?
Its security is the same level as the countdowns. What's more, it appears to be directly linked to the captain's vital signs.
Delacroix, can you send a shuttle to the cargo bay over here?
I can and I would, but the doors to your cargo bay are closed.
We'll take care of that.
Aye, aye. I'll have a shuttle waiting for you right outside the doors.
Got it. Over and out.
Alright.
Waiting for us at this cargo bay?
Right. Us. Cargo bay. Now.
And yeah, you're timed on this, so I don't think you have to worry about it too much. Because I don't think they give you too bad of fights to deal with while you're having to get out of here. It's odd because this game's the first one to give you timed events. Like, oh, you gotta do this in this little amount of time because something's about to blow up, or, well, that's usually what it is. I think it's the only time. But it's just really weird. Oh. Well, that's just not cool. Really? Fine. At least with this game, if you pause it to use an item, the time limit doesn't go down. That's not the case with Tales of Berseria, and that's what annoys me about that game. Because there's some time stuff you have to take care of, and it's just a pain in the neck to deal with. And very late. You do want to get all the you want to get all the treasure chests because obvious reasons, but it may seem like, oh, I might not have enough time. You will. Really? Ah, man, I really don't like the eliminators, because they're just a giant pain. Oh. Hey, Miki, how about trying to use your revive? Okay. Alright. And Resurrection Elixir, which is always a really good item. As far as extra fights, I wouldn't really worry about it. So I would just keep going. Excuse me. Alright. 2 of these guys? Ugh. I guess at least it's better to fighting them in this game than they were in Till the End of Time, because that one was they were a pain in that one, because for some reason, oh, well, that works. I'll just ever use fairy height, fairy light. But for different brief periods of time, they would just fly up and just kind of hover in mid-air, which was a giant pain in the neck. It's like, oh, you can't hit me! Now, there was one character that you could have in your party, well, a couple of characters, but one in particular that could take care of them if they were in the air, but others you would actually have to use an attack skill to knock them out of the air. Really? That didn't? You know what? Forget it. I'm not gonna worry about it. Why are you guarding? Is he just seriously a guy that punches people? I didn't see a weapon on that guy at all. I don't think I've ever seen a Kronos guy do that. Usually they don't live that long, so I never really pay attention to what weapon they use, so... Probably should, because some of them have guns, and they just tend to be more long range. Well, I guess it's because those guys stand out more. I don't even know. I don't know why I'm worrying about it. And there's that. And... oh gosh, this is gonna be crazy. Quickly get this. Ultimate bomb. Okay. And then there's this. Right here.
No one decided to lock the hatch. I'll get it open.
How long we got?
32 seconds remain.
That's too short.
I don't know why.
I read. Your present location?
Lower your shields a second. Then reset the boundary to 9 clicks. Go all out with the new warp engine and head toward the enemy ship as rapidly as you can.
That's just rash.
5 seconds remain.
I said do it. The clock's ticking.
Are we secure? All systems clear. The shuttle should be okay.
So we're not in any danger?
We did it, sir. Thank you.
We're still alive. Thank goodness.
Let's return to the Charles de Gaulle.
Well,